never shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come go to bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard
Hello.
against the cold that
Okay, I have to remember which file. It's chapter 11 was the split. Can't be that one, so... This should be my save right before this. Right before the chapter fight. Yeah, okay, this looks right. And her. And also closing a few hubs. Promise we'll be ready to go momentarily. Fine. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna start a new document for notes. Different route. Flower. Now let's see if I can remember. Yeah, okay. I think all of them will be here. Doesn't matter. So who have I been using in this playthrough? Not support. Roster. Who have I been using this playthrough? I've done all of Azure Moon and half of Golden Deer since the last time I touched this save. Obviously Byleth, Edelgard. Kind of been using Hubert. Ferdinand. Ironland. I guess I've been using Sylvain more than... Not Ferdinand. Not Caspar. Bernadetta. Dorothea, of course. Petra. Really been using him. Using Sylvain, that makes sense. Surprised I wasn't using Ferdinand. Like Ferdinand. Mercedes a little bit, maybe. I just recruited Annette. My dancer. Marianne's my dancer. Lysithia. Using Leonie, not Flame, not Hanman, not Manuela. I was using Jameer. Okay, I'll figure it out. Let's get into it. Figure it out once I've started the fight, I'm sure.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
To think that there was
I don't
such a
actually need
vast
to watch
space
any of
beneath
this.
the monastery all this time. It's hard to imagine that any of these enormous contraptions are of this world.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children.
Pretty sure I haven't started
It is said
recording or
that our
anything.
Creator, the
Yeah,
goddess
we'll let it play
Sophis,
out. It's only
sat
shouldn't be that
upon
long.
this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne? So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted.
Faye is another character I
revelation
think would be
from the
interesting to.
goddess. Well, it was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Stop right there.
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit.
Still find it amusing how we have to fight Edelgard
The Imperial
before
Army will now
deciding.
take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
What's the Imperial Army doing here?
Before deciding
Wait,
to
Does he work for the Flame Emperor? So the Flame Emperor is connected to the
whatchamacallit.
I never
And
thought
her.
that possible.
Edelgard, did you know about this?
Yes. In fact, I gave the order. I am the Flame Emperor.
I guess that's the end of play in school.
There's
lady.
totally no way I knew this on my third playthrough. I guess this is my fourth playthrough of this section because I'm in like
The
chapter.
crest stones belong to us now. And take
I
the
don't actually
field
remember how far I am
first.
in Golden Deer. Or Verdant Winds.
Insolence!
Kind of stopped doing Golden Wind
Atone for
or
the
Verdant
sin of trampling on
Winds
this
and
holy
swapped to
resting
Azure Moon
place.
because
Professor,
Verdant Wind is
destroy
very
these
similar
villainous traitors who
to
dare dishonor our creator.
Silver Snow, which was my first
What's the meaning
route,
of this, Edelgard?
but I at least prepped it through
Use of us?
school phase so I could get right into
I'm
the
sorry,
interesting
Master.
stuff.
I cut this path, and now I must follow it. My friends, I ask that all of you stay back.
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I just
It's
did
not my
chapter
intention to fight you.
13 and
By order of the Adrastian Emperor,
stopped
Edelgard
there.
von Hresvelg, I command you
I've
to
done
collect
chapter
the
14. I don't even
crest
remember
stones.
what chapter 14
If anyone
is.
attempts to stop us, kill them.
Yeah, I can't remember anymore. Oh, Edelgard, this is the playthrough I'm supposed to be on your side. Let me. Why do I decide after the fight? Why can't I decide now and be like, yeah, you're right. Let's feed everyone and kidnap the crest stones. Sylvain. Okay, I was using Mercedes. Only get 9 units? I guess I only get 9 units for this fight, huh? Well, we'll swap so I have a healer on each side. I guess in terms of melee units, it was just Byleth, Petra, Sylvain, and Edelgard for this playthrough. Not that party balance is especially important, given that not playing on Maddening or anything.
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
The crest stones are in the caskets. Open every last one of them.
Sorry, Rhea, I
The
got
Holy
bad
Tomb
news
must
for you
not
this
be
this
desecrated.
playthrough.
Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
Not on your side this time. Check the crest stones. If they're stolen, it's already.
Stay focused.
My fourth time in the damn fight.
I've got many skills, you know.
Very least pop
work.
one meteor on his head. Can I kill you? Yes.
Boring. This.
Leave it to me.
Right, and they don't attack me for a while. Or these guys on the side don't attack me for a while. They're focused on stealing crest stones. But Petra is not
I will get the victory.
the position she wants to be in.
I will not be stopping. Who, me?
I'm on it.
Oh, they don't even have a target. So
Here we
I
go.
absolutely assumed they could hit Byleth from there. Does that mean if I move Sylvain one over? Yeah, let's just move Sylvain there. That way only one. Oh. Okay, I kind of forgot how much. Kind of forgot the rough power level
Take away that is enough.
I had compared to everyone else. We kind of just one-shot a dude.
Should I have held back?
Of course I won.
One less far. Two.
Silenced.
My heart is full
You-
of victory.
Edda's got your number. Mercedes kill. Yes.
Let's keep our guard up.
Her some experience.
Just give up.
Hasn't gone. These guys. Huh? I maybe want to get healing over to Sylvain.
Now's our chance.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that I should be just kind of holding B, or A or B the entire opponent's turn. Scythia, you'll pick up some kills back there. why it puts them in my inventory. It's the most useless place for them.
Am I done yet?
Because they don't do anything. Assist. Sylvain doesn't even need that much healing. Still top him up. Marianne can't kill, can she? You can do 0 twice. But Shamir. Shamir can kill. Let's get her the XP. Onslaught. That also hits.
Gotcha.
Also damages a thing. Oh, really? I can only hit that with Meteor? Well,
All roses have thorns.
we're hitting that thing with Meteor then.
Can I get a...
Should have done that in the other order. Targeted this guy with Meteor. Fine. We'll be fine. Said while probably not being fine. No, fine. 100%. And we got some archers and we got some mages. Yeah, Petra gets to dodge everything. That's what she... One thing I do need to remember is I do need to start recording much as soon as this fight ends. I don't need a recording of this fight because I'm pretty sure I have 3 of them already. Yeah, right. This is why I want Lysithea to get Dark Knight, because otherwise we get stuck in the back corners after cleaning up the intro. Cleaning up the first set of enemies. No, there's no way I could... Oh, but Petra can. Sublime Creative Sword for that.
You fought well.
You just Silver Sword that shit. Oh, dance. Assume I was wrong. Petra can get there.
I will not be stopping.
What? Why did my gambit? What the heck?
Silenced. Strength.
Just Gambit was weak ass bitches, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, I still kind of like haven't damaged this guy at all. He's still got his entire first layer of armor up.
Let's win this already.
Gambit. That does that. Stuns him. Backs attention. Ooh. Get that kill. And we have Bernadetta. One closer. What do I... I... 'Cause, 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 Data, can you like do damage? Still missing that side.
Dangerous.
Let's get the kill with Bernadette. Oh, that one's restore. Oh, that's that one. I don't want to cure status effects. I was thinking rescue. Store is definitely not what we're looking for. You go. Can I go here? Didn't help at all. But problem is archers have a minimum range. I kind of just have to go there.
Another one down.
Not actually gaining any extra tiles because of it. Can Lysithea get close enough? Absolutely not. One of the archers has targeted her. That's
No.
not what we want. Bernadetta, you're 1 damage off. What are you doing, girl? Oh, I should have left her injured. Fuck, I forgot she gets stronger when she's not at full HP.
I thought I was dead.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave her that amount of injured.
What's next?
I guess it's a good thing. Oh, I could have just not rescued this turn, but. That lure over. That lures over. That guy. Very conveniently not Edelgard. This potentially kills that guy. Or rather, it does kill that guy. Would heal her. Dorothea. Don't have heal. Well, I might just heal Petra then. No. Fuck it, we'll attack. Or we'll get Dorothea forwards.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist.
Metody,
How
Metody.
shall I cook you? Torture them!
Good thing non-combat damage can't kill.
So obvious.
Also a good thing Sylvain dodges exceptionally well, it seems. Yes, I would rather heal the person who is missing 1 singular hit point than the person who is at one singular hit point.
Growth?
Wait, is Lysit? No. No, she's one tile off. That's fine. Super effective against mages. Oh yeah, horses and stairs don't do well.
Whoops.
Let's get Mercedes the experience.
Caution is needed.
Despite what I said, I have no intention of killing you. So why not stand down and get out of my way? So, the end has come.
Protected all the crest stones. Stop giving them to me. Put the shit in the convoy. Byleth does not need an advanced seal on them. That's just as effective in the convoy. Good job, Shamir. Crushed it. Well, the question is, what save files do I overwrite now? Because... well, I guess I don't need to save yet, actually. And I'm probably not gonna... I don't know, maybe I'll leave a save every couple chapters in Silver Snow just in case.
To think that a descendant of House Hresmelg would
Maybe it's
dare
not even
betray
necessary.
the Holy Church.
So, it is my teacher who stands in my way. I always knew it would come to this.
It's not even necessary because
Professor.
Verdant Wind is so similar.
Kill Edelgard at once.
Oh, whoa, 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 Rhea, let's not get hasty.
All of Fodlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
Decision will drastically change the story. I must protect Edelgard. I am certain about my decision.
You. How dare you?
My teacher, thank you.
Maybe that.
But are you
just a little
certain
bit
that...
now.
No. Now isn't the time for discussion.
Words cannot properly
That's all.
express my gratitude, Professor.
So, this is the choice you have made. You are just another failure. Your presence soils this holy tomb and disgraces my brethren. I will not allow one who would lend our enemies strength to wield the power of the goddess Sothis. I have passed judgment, and now I shall rip your chest open and take back your heart myself!
That must be the Immaculate One.
Yes. The monsters that have controlled Fodlan in secret for far too long. Rhea is their leader.
There's no time to waste. Your Majesty, Professor, we must escape while we can.
I'm curious to see how this route handles things. Okay, let's just save this here. Suppose I'll leave a save on Silver Snow every couple chapters, but it's probably
Part
not
1.
necessary.
White clouds. Lone moon. outset of a power struggle. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
We somehow managed to escape.
This is one of the Imperial Army's provisional camps. Here we can organize our forces.
Before we go any further, I want all of you to really ask yourselves if you're certain you wish to join us. As expected, Flame has chosen to leave our ranks.
When I saw our professor running off, I ran about as fast as I could to catch up.
Caspar, death finds those who run without thinking. You gave no thought to the war fog. My grandfather was the leader of Bridget.
It's okay, we weren't
and
using
I hope
Flame
for us
anyway.
to be allies with the Empire. I will be staying.
Was this a good idea? Did I make the right choice? Oh, but my family is part of the Empire, and our professor is here.
You're fine here with us, Bernie. Though it's true certain houses were against the Imperial Princess.
I assume you're referring to my family. I must believe that the conclusion I came to was the correct one. You are the Emperor now. I am the only one left who is qualified to guide you at this point.
I'm only here because I know it would be troublesome to stand against you.
I'm not just here for you, Adi. I'm here to follow our dear professor. Of course, I don't have any
Real
territory,
loyalty
so
shown
Katie
from
may not even want me here.
The greater our numbers, the better. Your reasons for being here are of no consequence.
I think I understand where you're coming from. But now, I wish to hear of your resolve. Like you, I have risen to meet my destiny. I cut this path, and I will see it through to the end. Following me is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself. One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. You have now witnessed the Archbishop's true self. She is a cruel beast. Those who rule this world use that beast's power to fabricate miracles, all to control those who blindly believe in the goddess. They conceal the truth and force their lies on the nobility. They mercilessly annihilate anyone who defies them. I know this because I have lived it. After what you have seen, is there any room for doubt? The Church of Seros has great influence and power. Their control over the lords of the kingdom and the Alliance is nearly absolute. We are the only ones who can stop this indomitable enemy that has plagued our world for ages. We fight for humanity, for all of Fodlan. If you dare walk this path with me, take your first step. It's now or never. Thank you, my friends. We are the true face of the Empire, and we will triumph!
That was incredible, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm relieved. They really chose to follow me. I was resolved to move forward alone if I had to. But in my heart, I hoped it wouldn't come to that.
So long as I am here, you will never be alone. Please do not forget that. And it would seem that the professor also has a key role to play in this.
You're right. Now, I must speak with our dear teacher. Please, make preparations. The messenger should be here shortly.
Consider it done.
Professor, may I speak with you?
Of course.
I appreciate it. I'm just anxious. It feels like the weight of this burden is crushing me. At this very moment, on my orders, I'm starting a war. An army far larger than the one that attacked the Holy Tomb last month will soon be locked in battle. Long-devised strategies are unfolding across Fodlan. Leaders are deciding their loyalties and preparing to fight. So many generals and soldiers will die. It's inevitable that civilians will get caught up in the chaos as well. There will be countless casualties. With a single command, the flames of war will rage across all corners of this realm. And I am the one who is giving the order.
This is the path you chose, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There is no turning back. No matter
that
how
turns
much
off auto
blood
advance. I
flows
forgot
at
about
my
that.
feet, I will not relent. We must break the bonds that the depraved church has placed on Fodlan. These sacrifices will allow us to create a future where we never need sacrifice again. It may seem contradictory, but it's the only way. Listen to me. I made up my mind long ago. Yet here I am, seeking your approval. Tell me the truth, my teacher. Are you happy with your decision?
Does this
to
look
stay
like a
by my
warlord
side?
to you?
Unlike me, you can still walk away from all of this. This path
I
leads
don't
to
know
the
that
death
Rhea
of
will
the
take me
bishop
back.
and the servants of the church. Can you live with that?
Yeah, Rhea seemed pretty
I
pissed.
never thought.
Is she?
I'm sorry. It was a
Is my
foolish
girl
question.
blushing?
I believe in you, Professor. And you believed in me.
She was blushing.
With that knowledge, I have the strength to keep fighting. Let's go. There's something I need to say to Hubert.
Your Majesty, the latest report indicates that our main army is advancing as planned. Also, the preparations for your manifesto are almost complete.
Manifesto.
We will be distributing our manifesto to every lord within Fodlan. We will expose the dark side of the Church of Seros and the foul practices of the nobles from the Kingdom and the Alliance. We will force the people of Fodlan to open their eyes to the truth and relinquish any remaining conviction to unite against the Empire. Certain nobles have already offered us their support.
Yes, there are other nobles who oppose the Church. We will condemn those who deserve condemnation, and forgive those who deserve forgiveness. We have already purged some of the Imperial nobles who are morally rotten, my father among them. How unfortunate.
And soon we will invade and conquer Garreg Mach. Our main army has already departed the Imperial capital. They will arrive at the monastery in 2 weeks' time. There, we will join forces with them. As for us, I'd like your opinion on how we should be positioned within the army.
The sword.
Your Majesty intends to fight alongside the Professor, correct? In that case, you will not be incorporated into the Empire's main army. Your squad can move freely about the battlefield under supervision of the Imperial forces. That would be most prudent.
Now that I'm the Emperor, we can't let it slip that I'm following your command in battle, Professor.
I fully object to the notion of you fighting on the front lines.
Hubert, we've already discussed this.
My apologies. I overstepped.
Yeah,
Now that the details are settled,
freaking
all that's
nerd.
left is to come up with a name for ourselves. In honor of our time at the Academy, how about we call ourselves the Black Eagle Strike Force?
I hope we can live up to it.
With you as our leader, I'm confident we will. To me, that name represents us soaring toward a new dawn, as freely as an eagle. I'll leave it to you to prepare the Black Eagle Strike Force for departure.
This is weird. Let you operate from a temporary encampment. Go to the battlefield approaching, the exit and selecting to battle. What the heck is this?
Yes.
Okay.
The map button again. Maybe I just can't view a full map. Alright, well, let's go talk to people. What does everyone have to say? Ingrid.
I may return to Galatea territory and try to convince my father to join our cause. It's possible that... No. In my heart, I know that my father won't listen. Still, I must get him to see reason. That this is the only way to ensure our family's future.
Surely this is what the goddess willed, isn't it? I feel she would not have wanted the Church of Saros to become what it has.
We got
I've
Sylvain.
done it now, huh? What would my old man say if he knew I'd sided with the Empire? His Highness must be angry. Dimitri gets super scary when he's like that. I wonder how I'm going to die. Ugh, my knees turn to jelly just thinking about it.
Dimitri
No,
sure
I can't
does,
think that way.
Sylvain.
I promise to fight alongside you. Listen.
A moment, please.
Yes.
Ladislava.
I
What you
believe
got?
that this is the first time we have met. My name is Ladislava. I have the great honor of leading Lady Edelgard.
Yeah, I know. I've killed you a couple times in other
Her
routes.
Majesty is as hard on others as she is on herself. She may seem composed, but that is only because she conceals her more passionate emotions. For that reason, she is often misunderstood. But now she has you by her side. I find that most reassuring. I look forward to working with you.
I'm Randolph von Berglis. I'm not very high
Randolph
in the ranks
von
yet, but
Berg.
I'm more or less a general. Just like Caspar, I'm from House Berglis. My mother married into House Berglis after I was born, so my
many times are you
position
gonna say
within the family is
Berglis?
rather lowly. But I'm determined to make something of myself in this battle to bring glory to my part of the family, for the sake of my mother and sister.
Yes.
I have heard the name Lord Vestra mentioned among the Purge noble families of the Empire. He's Hubert's father, but Hubert seems rather unconcerned about it. That alone is why we soldiers find Hubert quite frightening.
Hubert is...
If the church is behind
That's
the
not
current
unique
state
to
of
the
things,
soldiers.
this
Hubert
society in which
is...
only crests are valued,
We'll go with
then I
odd,
have
to
no
say the
need of it.
least.
Edelgard is taking the shortest path to change. No matter how drastic her measures, I agree that this is the only way. That said, if Edelgard strays from her noble path, I trust you will set her straight again. Won't you? I am counting on you, Professor.
It's funny how willing everyone is to just, like, throw away the church this route. From, like, the few conversations I've had. Whereas in other routes, everyone's all gung-ho about
against the church to ally
sticking with the
Empire
church.
Too, huh? I've never pressed him for details, but Captain Gerald was always suspicious.
Was always
of Lady
suspicious
Rhea,
of
wasn't
Rhea.
he? I'm on your side no matter what. I promised him
And I
I'd
do
support
know
you,
exactly
and that's what
why.
I plan to do.
Yes.
Felix.
I've been preparing to take this path. My own path.
What does Marianne
Not my
have
old
to say?
man's, and not the boar's.
Oh yeah, we'll probably have to kill Felix. We'll probably have to kill Rodrigo.
For the sake of
Rodriguez?
realizing
Rodrigo?
your own ideals. Edelgard is so radiant and strong compared to someone like me. What if I have the power to change the world?
Yeah, you haven't vocally abandoned the church to the same extent yet. Bernadetta, you are standing in the corner staring at a torch.
I don't even get my own room here. At least I had that at home. But speaking of home, Hubert told me something. He said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard. Wait. Does that mean my father's going to be home all the time now? On second thought, I think I'm fine right here.
Yes, Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
Will
Thinking
not
about it
lose.
makes me scared. We're fighting the Knights of Saros. Still, I know you'll figure something out.
The
Petra.
Empire and Bridget were once warring with each other. But now, I have made the decision to be fighting with the Empire. It is a choice of irony, I feel. But I am having no regrets. My belief is with you, and with Edelgard.
Teacher.
Ferdinand, you're not much better than
I
Bernadetta.
asked Edelgard what happened to my father. He was dismissed as Prime Minister, and is under house arrest in the Imperial capital. He always was a greedy, arrogant man. Some would say that this is the fate he deserves. And yet I cannot help but feel indignant. After all his hard work for the Empire, to be disgraced like this. I am conflicted, Professor. I do
So I
not
should maybe
know what
write
to do.
down
As the next
a
Duke
particularly interesting things
should
to say.
I follow Edelgard into battle?
Well said. Data. Marianne didn't really have much to say. Oh yeah, Ladislava and Randolph. Just to make it easier on myself to sort through the
To be
recording
frank,
later.
I'm not sure whether I should believe all that Edelgard says, but if her words are true, I think it's best to be her ally. So I'll fight. I'm not at ease with that decision just yet, but I'll stick by it.
Oh, I missed Annette.
Um,
Why is everyone hiding in a frickin' corner?
I'm okay with fighting whoever we need to, but I really don't want to battle my father. Oh, but I know that something is wrong with the church. And more than that, I believe in you, and I trust your word. You lead, and I'll follow. I
About you?
this far mostly on impulse, but I wonder if
That
it
is a
was the
very
right
different
choice.
shade of brown.
Everything will be okay, right, Professor? I'm not wrong, am I? If I know that you
I
think
don't
it's
know, are
okay,
you wrong?
I feel like it will be easier to believe in myself.
Soldier.
Black Eagle Strike Force, eh? I like it. It's really a twist of fate that brought me to this side of things, but I'm still proud to be here.
Caspar.
That could have gotten dangerous fast. If I stayed at the monastery, I would have had to fight my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. Anyway, it looks like he's going to be leading the western units. I wonder if we'll wind up fighting the Kingdom's army, and who decided to fight for the church.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side
Wait,
gives
why
you
would we?
total control over the Empire's
Why would we have
military
fought
and
Caspar's
finances.
father if he's
We must have been
on the
making
side of
preparations
Edelgard?
for quite some time without anyone noticing.
Assume there's no hidden item.
Right. I'm
It's
a
just
soldier,
this soldier.
But I had to think long and hard about this one. Since birth, I've
Hubert
believed in
and
the teachings of
Edelgard, I
Saros
believe.
without ever questioning them. But Her Majesty's words are true. To think that the Archbishop can take on such a monstrous form.
Hubert.
It is not up to Her Majesty to bring the students to our cause. That task falls to you. Those who have forsaken their homelands to join the Empire will be feeling vulnerable. You are uniquely able to provide emotional support. Please use that gift to guide others down the path that Lady Edelgard has laid before us. I ask you to do this from the bottom of my heart.
We will join forces with
What you
the
got
main
to say?
army and attack Garreg Mach. It's a fortress built on steep ground.
I'm gonna have to fight the
but it's
Immaculate
never
One
seen battle. That
now?
means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power at our disposal, we will capture it.
We have to
From a
try.
purely mathematical standpoint, we most certainly have the power to win. If the battle becomes a clash of beasts within human strength, you will be our only hope. I believe in you. I'm relying on you to lead the Black Eagle Strike Force to victory.
Oh yeah, by the way, I have this Eastern porcelain for.
How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Get Edelgard support.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems and pitfalls.
Why am I in Garreg
Spend
Mach?
Just one day doing absolutely nothing and
Why
gorging
are we in
myself on
Garreg
sweets.
Mach right now? Let's do just that.
Do you mean it? Just the thought makes me happy. But Hubert would never allow it.
Fuck that guy.
Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words.
We've discovered a plot hole.
Smirk I spy. Is it so amusing to
We're
you
not
me
s-
daydreaming of free time?
Not supposed to be here. It's pretty funny.
I see.
Damn it!
Finally getting an idea of what you think of me. But let's put
I did
all that
Edelgard.
aside.
I didn't mean it.
There is something I've been meaning
Give
to
me.
tell you. I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental.
Oh, she's
However,
blushing again.
I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice. But I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader, but simply Edelgard.
Have many allies.
True. I am fortunate to be surrounded by many wonderful companions. Nevertheless, you are different from the rest. Until now, no one has been able to surpass me, much less command me. I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor. No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze without flinching. It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you have chased the darkness away. And for that, I will always be grateful.
I don't want to spam supports right now. I would rather
Hey there.
get into combat soon. Anything that needs repairing? People that are actually getting used? No, you're not getting used. I was using you in Azure Moon, not this one. No, good.
Come back anytime.
We're good. I guess I can't do job advancements now. The Battle of Garreg Mach. Save, I guess. Oh yeah, a whole month did pass, I guess, because it was 229, 330. Sure.
We will soon arrive at Garrigmok Monastery. Forcing a surrender here is extremely significant, both strategically and symbolically. Of course, this is personal as well. This is where we all came together to learn and grow. I have no intention of yielding to our former classmates, so I ask that you prepare yourselves for anything.
I'm not thinking about friends right now, and I'm certainly not prepared.
Damn it, don't go around saying things that lower morale before we even get started.
Lindhart, what are you doing?
Ready? Let's go, let's fight!
I have nothing to lose aside from my friends who are here with me. Does that answer satisfy you? I have been ready for this.
Damn
since
straight,
leaving my land
Dorothea.
of home. I will fight and win. How can you prepare to fight? Maybe I can prepare to prepare.
Bernadetta, take a lesson from your big sister Petra.
It is my duty to
Though I
stand up
think
and
you're
battle.
actually canonically older than her.
Thank you all. Now,
I think
let's
Bernadetta
talk
was
strategy.
17 and Petra was 15.
As the raiding force,
Even though
we will attack
they
the
do
area
not
nearest
look.
to the monastery.
Petra
The
looks
Knights of
much
Ceres
older and
certainly
Bernadetta
won't
does
stand
not.
down after they catch sight of Her Majesty and the Professor. At the same time, the remaining areas will be surrounded and annihilated by the main army. In other words, we are the decoy that must suppress the enemy's most elite soldiers.
After
We
the
know
time
more
skip,
about
everyone's
the enemy
goddamn
of the monastery
ancient,
than
and then they're
anyone
like
else in the Imperial
20 to
Army.
23
Still, we must prepare for the worst.
age range.
It's possible we will have to face the Archbishop's true form, the Immaculate One. Fight with all you have, but don't be reckless. As promised, I will leave the command to our professor.
Will not lose.
Naturally, with both Her Majesty and yourself on our side, defeat is impossible.
This will be our first battle as the Black Eagle Strike Force. All the more reason to prevail.
Sure. Punish some battalions, units. Got 10. Oh. I don't want to include Hubert. Am I excluding by including Hubert? Oh, Shamir. Would I rather have Shamir than anyone? I guess not. I don't want to use Hubert. I don't know why I'm looking. I know what the map looks like. I'm just used to coming at it from this side or with a big fucking dragon right here. So we have Seteth. What's the one victory conditions again? Where do I see the victory conditions? I don't remember. Can I see them? I swore you could see them before the fight started. Conditions, here we go. Rout the enemy. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was defeat Seteth or rout. Marianne on one side, Mercedes on the other. That looks good enough. Begin the battle.
Friends, our opportunity for victory will come. But
First, we must see to our defenses. The city's defenders are trying to stall for time. We must crush them swiftly. We should be wary of ambushes as well.
Ladislava is being pushed on the left flank. We must push back with equal force.
Can Ladislava join the party? Join my party? She's kind of batty. I would accept her.
That is that. I'm not so.
Who, me?
Well, not off to a fantastic start in terms of level up stats. 1 and 1.
Is this power?
Magic stats. Aggressive spells again. Maybe I should have gotten her trained in
Each battle, a chance to grow.
black magic. So who is going what direction? I guess we'll send Petra this side as well. God, I wish Dorothea had any white magic. Meteor kill any. Yes.
All roses have thorns.
Meteor kills.
Prevail.
Hey, what's up, Marcus? Oh, did you were right. I did forget to update the thumbnail. Browser. Edit. Oh. Fix the font size. You're correct. That was silly of me. Or font size, the image size, because it should be saved as 1080 instead of 720. Image. Resize image. 1280. Not that. Not resize image. Scale image. That's the one. Save as NG. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, there's a lot to change, especially since I'm multi-streaming. I had to change, like, Twitch thumbnail, or Twitch, not thumbnails, Twitch titles, categories, everything. One thing just slipped through the crack. Unfortunately, that's a fairly important one. E3, this, thumbnails, it's that one. Fire Emblem. Okay, perfect. Fixed. Gotta fix my windows. Alright. Yeah, I could probably update the YouTube description. Maybe that's something I'll work on for next stream. Oh, my channel description, you mean? Yeah. Oh, you might be right. I know I put them in the descriptions for my videos, but I hadn't thought about the channel description.
Leave it to me.
Perfect. Thanks for that heads up.
As you
This Hubert goes up the middle.
Here we go.
Question is, where does Bernadetta go? What's the left side looking like? We got Gilbert. Not very many enemies in the castle, although I'm worried that might change. Send Bernadetta up the middle. They don't... There's armored units up the middle that's... We'll destroy that wall so we can figure things out. Oh, no, you hadn't mentioned that. Layer phase. Violet's fine. Let's use the Sublime Creator Sword. I would rather... Yeah, I appreciate it.
Strength.
Hey, Shamir got a big level up. Okay, you can still go forwards. Eight. Oh no, it's a skill that allows axes to do more damage. Crimson Flower is the name of this route. It's the base game. I don't actually have the DLC, but the base game has 4 main routes. Silver Snow, Crimson Flower, Verdant Wind, and Azure Moon. The other one I've streamed is Silver Snow, which is the other Black Eagles route where you betray Edelgard. And Crimson Flower is the one where you side with Edelgard. I guess I keep Mercedes somewhat close to the middle. Yeah, I'm messing around with, like, what I name the stream. Just, I don't know, see what feels reasonable for me.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Feeling...
Just that I'm trying something different, that's all. Edelgard just have every single stat go up? What the heck? It did warn us of an ambush. It's all... No, not all armored dudes. One of them is an armored dude. Well, I don't think they get to go right away. Good. Yikes, you've got some health. Oh. What in the heck? You've got some frickin' armor, my dude. Oh, you're on the raises defense and health. Avoidance.
If you saw, I care not who you are.
I don't suppose I got a crit. I did not. Okay. Bernadetta. Kill that guy. Oh, it seems I only got 1 attack to land. Oh, what the... Guy behind me. Okay, what does Hubert do? Does Hubert accomplish anything? Hubert actually does good damage.
Hardly worth my time.
I guess Hubert's actually still reasonably leveled. A couple levels behind some others. For some reason I thought he was like 10 levels behind. No, he's only a couple.
You were outmatched.
Yeah, okay, we should be fine to kill everyone. Assuming Edelgard kills you.
Now you know your limits.
So, they're both routes that you take, or they're both Black Eagles routes, but in Chapter 11, there's a big twist, and you're given the decision to, as the thumbnail says, kill Edelgard or protect Edelgard. I don't like having Sylvain be the only guy over here.
Just give up.
And Silver Snow is what happens when you decide to kill Edelgard, and Crimson Flower is what happens when you pledge to protect her. I hope I said that right. No, I didn't entirely. I mean, that's all up to interpretation. Do I stand here and... I think I stand there and bait out that guy. Oh, he frickin' heals every turn.
You shall not pass.
I will not be stopping.
That works.
Unfortunately, you must die here.
Oh,
You
Zlatislava.
should never have defied the goddess.
Nope. 0 times 2. Hell yeah. Oh, but he stole my credit on Flame.
I beg you.
Understood. Stay safe, brother.
Sorry, what was that, Flame? The Death Knight.
We will lend the Empire strength.
Don't worry, we're allies now. I understand you must have many questions, but they'll have to wait until after the battle.
I actually do have several questions. Mainly, why isn't he an ally on a different route? Or on a specific other route? Wall. Lord of the Rings fans, what do we... Must be missing something. Targeting... Yeah. Here.
All roses have
Well, let's just... do it that way. And what do you think Flame said? Curious. 'Cause I do know the answer to that one.
Just what we
I
need.
didn't mean
I
to
knew Her
talk.
Majesty's allies would help us out.
I didn't mean to talk. Let's get Marianne the experience.
In my master's name, I cannot allow myself to fall here. I must withdraw.
Oh, I see.
You will survive.
That doesn't necessarily have to be a Lord of the Rings reference. That I feel like that's just kind of more of like a generic cry. Cry isn't the right word, but
My understanding has
something leveled up. Oh, rip that guy. Yes, she... That is exactly what she almost said. Let's go, Death Knight. Is there only 2 units left?
That one is expected.
Unless there's more units waiting to ambush me in the castle, which I don't think they would do. Okay, you got a lot of HP. Here I was thinking I had the type advantage. Got a bow against a flyer, that's as advantageous a position as we get. Oh, you rally magic. Let's heal her. Still a little worried she's not making it through the fight. Who else hasn't gone, Mercedes? Wait, he did change his mind. That wasn't reflected in the line. What the hell? Well, it's okay. I am not playing on classic mode. Does he just have like anti-arrow resistance? What the heck? Here we go, Wyverns. I assume his class is Wyvern Rider. What the hell? Can I not see his... Oh no, it's over here. Do you have, like, take no damage from arrows? Nullifies any extra effectiveness against flyers. There we go. Can't get Edelgard in range, but I can get Dorothea the kill.
I cannot yield.
Oh, Rhea has stepped into the fray.
You put your lives on the line to protect us. I would have preferred
I thought that would have
more
been
time
too
to
easy.
prepare, but we cannot delay any longer. Come forth. Protect Garreg Mach Monastery from those despicable rebels.
Sylvain's maybe not in the greatest spot. Catherine.
Crush them all.
The MVP of the early game in the other routes. Oh, this is just defeats. Oh, the gate closed. Okay. Or open. Whatever. The opposite of closed. Hang on. Oh, but I can't break the front. I can break the back, but not the front. It's targeting you, the mage. Well, the game's got plenty of surprises for you. I'm gonna go there. You're no longer being targeted. Everyone, I guess, kind of collapses in the... Yeah, that's unfortunate. I can't even target you now. It's an arch. Oh, it's a ballista. I kind of have to go there in order to have the range to hit the wall. I assume that I still can't do shit. I was really hoping that would get me close enough. Well, that gets me that kill. And it should still be focused on Sylvain. Get Hubert up. Ballista isn't the most threatening. Yeah, there are very few fights in the game where Rhea participates in combat. No way I get up there this turn. Is there? I think so. God, Ladislava, you were in the way. You have stopped on the exact tile that I wish to occupy. But you... Yes, this deals with that. Oh, they have 3 bars. Always throws me off. That's 3 health bars instead of 2. That does kill it. Or kill that health bar. Petra. There's... Oh, that didn't break it. What am I doing?
I won't go down
Just
so
kill
easy.
you.
Growth?
Petra. Mercedes, you are going to run closer to the middle. Getting targeted by 1 extra dude.
An ambitious plan.
Let's crush him.
Can't actually push you back. Retreat back. Bernadetta forwards. It's not worth it. I think I would rather just leave Ibro stunned for now. Destroy that wall. Stop that. Double miss. Weren't you supposed to be stunned? It should only be two. Should only be 2 attacks to kill you. Bernadetta and then Edelgard get the kill. Yes, Edelgard can get the kill.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Finally, Edelgard was able to get in range. I guess she got those kills earlier. We can send in Petra to eventually assassinate somebody.
You fought well.
Get that kill.
You better be careful.
It's Edelgard. I assume I'm out of meteors, right? Yes. Going forwards with her is not as safe as I thought it might have been. Oh. Okay.
I gotta kill you.
Bye, Ladislava.
Winning's always nice.
I am Thunder Catherine, and
Well, rest in peace to this dude.
enemies, including you.
Rest in peace, Imperial Soldier.
From the grave.
Oh, she only gets 2. Oh, no, it's 4 when she's attacking? I can't remember. Don't attack Catherine.
Failure is not an option. What? As expected.
This stupid archer has been annoying as hell the entire fight. Well, the entire second half of the fight, just been sniping Marianne every which way. He's finally dead. Let's kill Cyril.
Cyril, your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Oh, Cyril's like dead.
Homie?
Let's get Marianne that kill.
All is well, Catherine. You must not die here.
Looks like Catherine retreated. Get any doubles? I don't get any doubles. 1 experience off of a level.
You worked hard for nothing. Any...
Everyone else just gonna continue. All the NPCs are just gonna be suicidal and throw themselves at Rhea.
So you have sullied yourself by joining the rebels? I hope you came prepared to breathe your last.
Oh yeah, Edelgard gets that final hit with 62% accuracy. Let's do it, baby. Send it home, Edelgard.
I cannot permit you to go on living any longer.
The feeling is mutual. I must put a stop to your reign of tyranny.
You must know what a fool you are. The greatest of sins is to make an enemy of the goddess herself.
I have only made an enemy of the church, not of the faith. Is that all?
Hell yeah. That's a battle cry. I didn't realize Rhea had a sword.
I will not allow Garrick Mock.
That's a cool looking sword, actually. MVP, let's go. Become the Immaculate One again? Yes.
Will not be forgiven. Professor, look out!
Yeah, so Rhea's actually a dragon.
We must escape! Professor, take cover!
Professor!
In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garrick Mock. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. After a hard-fought battle, she was forced to retreat to Ferdiad, the capital of Fargus, where she must now plan her next move. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun. Part 2. Crimson flower. Ethereal moon. Beyond escape.
That's so much more menacing.
It is
Beyond
Imperial
escape.
Year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial throne, yet the continent of Fodlan still remains lost in a tempest of turmoil and bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garreg Mach to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Lesser Lords in an effort to feign neutrality. As events unfold, Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes.
So what,
must
did I
be
just
awake.
collapse for the last
You
5
must
years? What the
find
heck
strength
happened?
To stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen.
It was a lot more justified why I was asleep
As
for 5
spears and
years in
arrows
the other
pierce the
routes.
earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Still sleepy.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet.
Okay, calm
Right
down,
now.
Cassandra
I'll
Lee
call you no
Morris.
more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
Where am I? Yeah, why did
We're
I
in a village
just
at the
fall
base of the
asleep for
monastery.
5 years?
What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Regardless, the Imperial Army has taken over now.
Five years.
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the Ethereal Moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
Millennium Festival.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
Monastery.
Are you crazy? The Imperial Army is there. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
Students are waiting.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
Bitch, I am the Imperial Army.
5 years ago to the day. If things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival.
Halt! Who's there?
It can't be. Professor? Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been?
I was sleeping.
Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared. Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive. All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone. Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe. 5 years. Such a short time, but it feels like an eternity ago. Do you still feel the way you did all those years ago? You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me? I thank you, truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes?
I really was asleep all this time.
Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be. In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you slumbered these past 5 years. And that is where we are now. The war is at a stalemate. Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church. Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately. The church, as well as the kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come to eliminate them all.
I'm in the Alliance.
Although we were of different houses, we were companions who lived and learned together. Some of our ranks are hesitant to battle against them, and against the people of their homelands. However, knowing that you're alive is sure to raise their spirits. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion. The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return. Let's not keep them waiting any longer.
Ritza will now work together with you. Let's go. We got the Death Knight.
Well now, that face is certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Professor! It's me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here!
I can't believe it! Is this a dream? Can we really be this lucky?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us.
Guess Hubert's the only
Welcome to the back.
person that we've never had in the party as an adult.
Back.
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
It's been so long. Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
Great. Now everything will be easy. That's great you're safe, Professor. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined. She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
She's blushing again.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence. And there was never a day that we doubted you would return to us.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor. But after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor. It gives me regret to be admitting this, but our power is not enough.
The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Rican stands against the Empire. Therefore, our target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrden. Myrden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north. At the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphnel territory, it would be greatly beneficial to us. Prepare yourselves.
It's still upsetting that Judith never gets to be a playable character, even in Verdant
as
Winds.
we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
A hymn recital, let's do it.
Is this necessary? I'll sing if I must.
Oh, I said it. Hubert was the other one having it had it in a party as an adult. Also Edelgard. Amir.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
Same to you. I think I've seen this one times.
It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield.
Might even have this one recorded
but
a couple of
I feel I can
times.
trust your commands without question.
I still make mistakes.
Don't we all? But judging by the results of our recent battles, you're clearly good at this.
What
I've
recent
also
battles,
noticed that you've been
Shamir? I
putting
haven't
in more
existed for
precarious
5 years.
situations lately.
This
Almost
many.
like you know I won't question your orders.
Know that I can rely on you.
Huh. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leader of the Imperial Army. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
I actually like it.
You'll always be their professor, huh? You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone, but I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago.
Yeah, I've definitely seen this
but being
several
a mercenary,
times.
I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now.
I might have to
Don't worry,
do...
though. I don't plan to turn on you.
I might just do the supports. Certifications. I get to be enlightened. 30, I am level 30. Oh yeah, Edelgard. It's Edelgard's new class. Was she? No, she wasn't a fortress knight. I was building her up so she would eventually be a fortress knight, and then a great knight. But I might not need that. Anyone else level 30? Petra, except... One of the master classes. Yeah, you still... I still want to keep you as assassin.
You
Ritza.
survived. How very fortunate. Were you dead, I wouldn't be able to fight you. But you are very much alive. Now I have a chance to kill you.
Ritza, are you sure that's what you meant to be saying? Are you sure those are the words that you wanted to come out of your mouth? Oh, we got lots of supports. Alright, I suppose we'll do them. And there's supports between other characters as well.
This may seem a bit sudden.
Actually, I've definitely seen this multiple times. I don't need to watch that again. I know I'm skipping, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Ferdinand. Maybe not.
Take that!
Fighting more intensely than usual.
Yes, I am in a
Keep
hurry.
recording it until...
Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops.
Oh, this might be different,
5
though.
years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him. But she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg. Now, as the head of House Ayr, I serve Edelgard. I have to accept that I am her subordinate, working beneath her to reunify Fodlan. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing.
That's not true.
But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Ayr, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
Have achieved results.
I appreciate your kind words, but you are wrong. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor?
Let's go for it.
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
We're going up there.
No.
Professor.
I've probably
Professor,
seen this one as well,
something's been
but
bothering
we'll do it again.
Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student? A knight scolded me for it, but at the time I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though.
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops. Much appreciated, but the brigands all bore identical...
Oh, I've seen this one, 100%. As soon as he said scorpions, I That's that one. So I should already have a recording. And then there's one more straight up. And I no longer have to search around the monastery for shit. Bernadetta, I know I've seen this one as well. Actually, I've definitely seen all of these because... is whatchamacallit. All of the Byleth ones because of its Silver Snow.
Edelgard, hello. What do you think of this horse? An equine marvel, no? Look how intelligent he is. You can see it in his face. Certainly much smarter than your horse.
Oh, what a lovely bloom.
Behold, Edelgard. Do you see this blood-red bloom? This is much more impressive than the pale little sprigs you have there. And as I'm sure you know, redness symbolizes courage and strength.
Ferdinand, stop.
I really like
Can't believe
Edelgard's
you're
new
wasting
look.
my time with a
This
petty,
time skip.
one-sided rivalry.
What are you complaining about? You told me not to publish my pamphlet, and I complied.
I've had enough of your foolish antics. Very well. I will grant you the duel you so desperately desire. But when I win, you must forfeit the right to bother me with your ridiculousness. Forever. Do we have a deal?
Ah, so you'll fight me after all? Wonderful. To battle, then! All right, Edelgard. Have at me!
As you wish. Ha!
It only took you one blow? How?
I can't afford to
Those are
hold back
definitely
against
kind of
an
weak,
opponent like
Ferdinand.
you. I led with my fastest, strongest strike.
Fastest and strongest? You're just flattering me. I have been defeated. Utterly. I cannot believe I was foolish enough to challenge such a plainly superior opponent.
The difference in our skill level is not so great as all that. If you had taken the first strike, you might have won. That's why I didn't give you the chance.
I do not think talent is what separates us so much as readiness. I had not the faintest idea of what to expect from a real duel. I was playing, but you were not. That such an ill-prepared noble would think to challenge you? It is laughable.
Ferdinand.
I have been watching you in secrecy, Edelgard. But you and Hubert were noticing me, correct?
Well, if you intend to shadow us like that, you can be sure it won't escape our notice. Hubert was primed and ready to remove you. I ordered him to stand down.
You have my thanks. I have been making a decision that I am wanting to learn from you. I was thinking it was enough to be shooting one bird with one arrow. But after speaking with you, I trained with hardness. Now I can be shooting 2 birds with 1 arrow.
2 pheasants? Are you implying that...
Yes, a single arrow.
That's astounding, Petra. It's perhaps a bit late to explain now, but what I was getting at earlier was actually...
I am having a joke.
You... come again?
I really was shooting these birds with 1 arrow, but my joke is that I did have understanding about what you told me. I took it to my heart.
Did you know?
Ah, Petra. Always cracking
You
up.
are a person
Cracking
with great
jokes.
bluntness. I am admiring of you. As an emperor, a commander, a warrior, and a friend, you are excelling at all that you do. All of the Empire is resting on your shoulders, and that is including Brigid, too. I will not be falling behind you. I will be carrying Brigid on my shoulders, too. And one day, you and I will be facing each other, and we will be shaking hands.
Yes, that much is certain. I can see that you no longer need me to look out for you. You and I are much the same. We dutifully shoulder our burdens and stand tall no matter what. It would be foolish of me to deny it.
Your words give me great joy. And it also gave me joy to see you being flustered when I was showing you the birds.
A cheap trick, to be sure, but inarguably funny. To think that you went to all the trouble of shooting 2 pheasants at once for the sake of a joke. Well played, Petra.
We both are growing every day. I hope we will keep doing so.
Hubert is also definitely support.
What is it, Hubert?
Nothing in particular. I was just recalling your impressive skill with the bow. I'm willing to bet you could put an arrow through the neck of an enemy general from quite a distance. In fact, to any leader's bodyguard, I would go so far as to say you pose the most dangerous kind of threat.
Don't worry your fragile little self. Your lady princess is safe. I wouldn't shoot my employer.
I would certainly hope not. But there are some mercenaries to whom a contract means little. And you would do well to remember that Lady Edelgard is no mere princess. You should take care to learn the proper form of address for your employer.
I said lady. I already told you, I'm not going to break the princess's contract.
What did I just say?
Proper address, right. Next time.
My patience has limits, you know. For the moment, you may stand in Lady Edelgard's good graces. But if you become a problem, I will not hesitate to eliminate you.
You're unstable, Hubert. Be careful who you threaten. I don't take kindly to those who get in the way of my contracts.
Is that a threat?
Just some advice.
Cheap bots or cheap views? No, thank you. Did it say cheap bots? I don't even know what it said. I ain't paying for that shit. If it looks familiar, I'm just gonna skip it. Yep, I've 100% done that one. 4 times. Petra and Shamir. Oh, I've seen this one.
You are training away from the ground of training.
Ah, Petra. Well, it looks like it might rain.
I have understanding. Rain training can cause unhealthiness. Can I give you a question now?
Sure.
You come from Dagda, I think. Why are you working at the monastery?
You can tell I'm from Dagda? Oh, I suppose Bridget is our neighbor. As for why I work here, that's simple. I work to live. I also have an interest in seeing what happens to your professor. I don't plan to return to Dagda anytime soon.
But Fodlan is an enemy for you, right? Are you feeling okay about that?
The only ones I've fought in person are the Imperial Army, under the command of the previous Emperor. I carry no ill will toward anyone else, including, of course, the current Emperor.
I have gratitude for your answering. You have given me understanding.
How about you? Do you hate them? The Empire is your father's enemy, no? And it's Dagda's fault that Bridget got pulled into the war at all. So, do you hate Dagda? Or do you see that as none of your concern?
The fault is not of Dagda. My father made his own choice to be joining the war. I cannot say I have no hatred for the Empire, but I do not have any for Edelgard. She gives me much help and strength.
I wonder if that line's different.
Have hate for her.
Makes sense. You can hate a country without hating its people.
You speak with such honesty. It is very amazing.
I'm not that special. I just don't let emotions get in my way.
And it's just Lysithea and Marianne. And I suspect I've seen this one, but I'll see what it is.
Oh, Marianne!
Scythia? What's all this commotion? What's happening? There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell Oh no! But I don't know how We could really use your help before things get out of hand. I don't think I would be much help. Oh, for the goddess's sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then. Forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall.
Maybe I haven't done this one. This isn't looking familiar.
I'm sorry. I can't do anything right. Oh. Perhaps I took it too far. Hey, Marianne? Do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I? No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame. Huh? But, hey, are you sure you're all... I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down. Huh? Wait a second. It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too. You're being so... negative. I don't know what to say.
Okay. That's all that. Now we get the fun task of going around talking to everyone.
What's that look on your face? Surprised to see me? I'm a mercenary. Always have been. Even when I was with the Knights of Seiros. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Hello. Are we leaving for battle? I heard it's a long march. But it's fine. I've had plenty of time to stay. I can do this. No more Bernie Bear.
That's the spirit.
But
Okay, Bernie, you're an archer. Surely I wouldn't train you in lances. Riding and get you up front there as an archer knight, whatever that class is. There's no way I'd do that, though.
Clashes with the Kingdom Army near the Western Front. But this is the first time the Alliance Army has had an honest-to-goodness fight. I hear their leader's pretty competent, but the Alliance Army is pretty tough, too.
No, we walked right past Randolph and Flash. You bitch. I trusted you. I trusted you in Azure Moon, and then you turn around and murder Rodrigo. Rodriguez? I still can't remember what his name is. Been a bit.
Ah, a new face. I am Randolph von Berglis. I'm the guardian of this place. Wait a moment. I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
5 years ago.
Yes, you're Her Majesty's professor. You're alive? Oh, this is my little sister, Fleisch. She's just a rookie, but she's helping me as my assistant.
hello. I'm Fleisch von Berglis. It's nice to meet you. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'm gonna do my best. You can count on me to look after my big brother.
I've heard you're planning to march into Alliance territory. I'll be here to guard the fort.
Hi.
Badass murdered
Professor?
Felix's father in cold blood.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to What's that? My older twin works for the Knights of Sarah. Unlike me, he's...
By making an enemy of the Church, it's quieted down over these last 5.
Less interested in what random people have to say, and more interested in what people like Ingrid
His
have to say.
Highness, the new king, is in the process of unifying the kingdom under his command. His powerful army has joined forces with the Knights of Seiros, who moved their seat to Fargus. And now they're presenting a united front against the Imperial Army. They're our greatest enemy, absolutely.
Fight against your home.
The idea, but there's no turning back now. For now, we should focus our efforts on the Alliance. The Kingdom and Church can come afterwards. Judith, who defends the Great Bridge of Myrden, is a formidable opponent. We can't afford to drop our guard.
We have a quest for him.
I need a favor.
It's a battle quest. Okay. Scythia.
I'm relieved you're here, Professor. It seems we've reached a stalemate on the war front. I admit I'm feeling apprehensive about fighting the Alliance.
Don't have to do anything you don't want to.
I have to shelve my personal feelings. I'll fight with full force.
Got Mercedes.
I have good friends in both the Alliance and Fargus, so this fighting weighs heavily on me. I can't bear the thought of battling the Knights of Seros to the death. I have to keep my chin up though, right? Let's press on together, Professor.
Here, I'll train with you. Because I want to up that.
I've been working here for a few years now, since the acolytes and students aren't here.
Boo! Hello.
Right. My father used to be a knight in service of the royal family of Fargus. For a time, he was at the monastery, but apparently he's back in Fargus serving as a knight again. Which means, if I fight with this army, I'll eventually have to face my own father.
Does that frighten you?
But I've accepted my fate. I'm ready for anything. Of course, if at all possible, I would prefer not to fight my father. This is the path I chose. I have no regrets.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you.
Train my black magic so that I can switch to,
You're here.
what's the class called?
Incredible to
The one
see
that
you again
looks
after 5
sick as
years.
hell.
I have a feeling your name will go down in history. I'm getting the hang.
Right.
Petra,
Edelgard
what you
is
got to
controlling
say?
the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom and Alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Hey.
Okay.
Advanced Sword Tournament. Petra win this? I hope Petra just wins this. Sure.
Not for myself, for everyone. Each battle a victory.
Hey, we dodged.
Witness frigid pride.
Dodged again. Deal.
Witness frigid pride.
I should win this.
My heart burns with pride.
I didn't actually try and do the math. I just assumed that I would win, and I did. Felix, what you got for me?
5 years, I've fought for the Empire. I've cut down hordes of enemies. Now I have the same look in my eyes that the boar used to have in his. The look of a savage beast who loves nothing but destruction and violence.
Damn right.
I can hardly hold it against him anymore. You and Edelgard must not disappoint me. Mark my words. The future you're building had better be worth all this bloodshed.
Other quests? Yes, there is one. Gaspar.
I'm ready to fight. Let's do this.
Count
Leave
on
it to me. I can take on the whole, most of the enemy's army. I know
Damn
my
straight.
limits now, Professor.
Someone hiding behind here. What the hell are you doing behind? Oh no, that's Yuritsa. I thought Yuritsa was over here. I was wrong. Sylvain.
Professor? Hey, Professor. The last 5 years have been full of heartbreak. Not from girls, but friends and family becoming enemies. One of the things that kept me going was the hope you'd return. And now here you are. A lot has changed, but you're back. And it's the first time I can remember being happy in a while.
You didn't have that much to say. I think that's everybody down there. So there's Manuela at the church. I don't care about. Maybe I do. Who is it? It's Bernadetta. There's a magical solution. It's Ingrid, not Bernadetta.
After the battle, the cathedral and several other buildings. We've done some repair work here and there. And as for me, well, the church. When I returned to Enbar, I received a summons. After
Oh wait,
the
can you train me in black magic? You can train me in swords. Dorothea, I want to get Faith and I guess Mercedes.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
Hey!
Marianne, we're almost through this.
My adoptive father sent me here so our family name would be known. He doesn't care which side wins, the Empire or the Alliance. However, even if he tells me to come home, I
Doesn't care
intend to
who
stay.
wins. Interesting.
I want to see this new world Edelgard dreams of.
Oh, Edelgard's a politician who's very good at giving speeches, it seems.
Professor, I'm sorry to have dragged you into the fight again so soon after our reunion, but you appeared at a most opportune time. I'm truly humbled by your support, my teacher. Thank you. And
Can
so
count
I
on it.
will. I'm hoping your abilities from 5 years prior are still intact. Make sure you're ready to head out, okay?
Oh, Hubert can teach me
Allow me to brief you on the
reason.
details of our situation. The Empire firmly controls the western portion of Fargus. However, the central and eastern regions continue to put up heavy resistance. The strongholds in these regions are Aryan Road, the fortress city, and Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. We cannot control Fargus until we have taken both of these cities. As for the Alliance, Houses Gloucester and Ordelia seem predisposed to capitulate to us. However, due to interference from Houses Regan and Goneril, we have yet to secure their cooperation. Claude obviously hopes to keep the Alliance whole through diplomacy. But because we have had to focus our efforts against the Church until now, our forces have yet to meet his. We have only recently begun to take the fight to Alliance territory. I have a request for you.
Oh, he's the Seteth of...
Well done, Professor. Thank you.
Boy's the Seteth of this route. Henneman should be able to teach me reason.
Professor, do you know how happy I was to hear you were still alive? I'll tell you how happy. For the past 2 days, I haven't had my morning or my afternoon naps.
Taking those every day?
Marching. Can't sleep much then. But it's not for want of trying.
Even you can teach me a bit of reason.
You finally joined us, have you? I attached myself to the Imperial Army as well. Seemed the thing to do. I feel I owe it to Edelgard to set my past feelings about the Empire aside. I am happy to help her. It's strange, isn't it? After 5 years, the 3 professors are together once more. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible.
That's what they say.
This is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
Talk about that.
News. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
That reason training. I think that's good time. I believe I have talked to everyone. Yes. We have no more quests. Haven't been to the 3rd floor yet. This playthrough. Let's go to the 3rd floor. I assume it's the same as in the other routes. His bedroom. And a view that isn't really all that great. Of the wall, you can't really see anything. They had one job with making a 3rd floor balcony, and they forgot to do it. Oh, there's no whatchamacallit today. This month. There's no class this month. Apparently didn't make a chapter 16 or chapter 17 save. Mission. Great Bridge Coup.
The newly crowned king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Dimitri, has declared fealty to the Church of Seros and is raising an army in preparation for all-out war with the Empire. As leader of the Alliance, Claude maintains a facade of neutrality amidst infighting between those who support and those who oppose the Empire. Meanwhile, the Black Eagle Strike Force plans to capture Alliance territory before Edelgard takes the war to the kingdom and the Church of Seros. With sights set on capturing Deirdre at the center of House Regan's territory, she leads a march across the Great Bridge of Myrddin to establish a bridgehead.
We're about to commence our attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin. But first, allow me a moment of your time. It is something that I can only ask of you. Listen well. It concerns Lady Edelgard's uncle, the regent of the Empire, Lord Arundel. Although he is currently cooperating with Her Majesty, he maintains his own sizable military troops. It seems to me that his plans differ from our own. I assume you recall a certain group's scheming from 5 years ago? Solon and Kranya. They both served Lord Arundel.
Must we cooperate?
Professor, I understand how you must be feeling, considering what they did to your father. I know it must be foul to even consider cooperating with their kind. However,
yeah, I kind of forgot that Edelgard
essential for us at present.
worked with those who slither in the dark.
Edelgard also strongly opposed the idea at first. Our enemy is the Church of Seros itself. It cannot be toppled with the Empire's might alone. Those working under Lord Arundel are extremely hostile toward the Church. And the enemy of our enemy is... well, I think you sufficiently understand by now.
Sure,
Until all
we're doing the right
is
thing.
United, it is a necessary evil. As for how we deal with him afterward, time will tell. Regardless, Her Majesty and I wish to join our power with yours. You should know that in her heart, Her Majesty regards that group as enemies of herself and her family. They used her father, the former emperor, as a puppet, and murdered her siblings with their vile experimentation. I believe Her Majesty may have told you some of this herself. That is why this was a very painful decision for her to make. I will do all I can to ensure her suffering is not in vain. And I hope I can count on you to do the same. As for all I have told you, please keep it in mind as we march forward. More importantly, I implore you to fight as best you can for Edelgard. From the bottom of my heart, I beg this of you.
I only get set. Oh. Get 11 units. All of my archers ended up in one spot. Maybe that's not a bad thing, though. That'd be a bad thing. We got Judith and we got Ash. And so far, that's it. May or may not be more coming in later. Wish I could swap Edelgard up there. Hey, what's Edelgard's class? Armored Lord. We'll have to look at that one later. In the battle.
We'll be capturing the Great Bridge of Myrden, a key strategic location of the Leicester Alliance. Claude will surely be sending reinforcements, so we must prevail before they arrive.
Our opponent is Judith, the so-called hero of Daphnel. We can handle her, so long as we don't get careless.
The boy said to run if I was in danger, but I could never do that. I'll hold out until reinforcements arrive.
Judith, you stubborn lady.
I'll cut a bloody path. Her will demands it.
Yeah, Hubert's kind of cracked.
More fighting. Winning is what matters.
For the Empire!
Oh, Edelgard gets 5 movement. Best class in the game. Goated.
It's not...
At your service.
I do kind of want to make sure that she does not die. Well, unfortunately, I can't do anything about them targeting Marianne.
Let's clean up.
I do this for all of us. I will prevail.
I don't know why I was worried. I didn't actually realize that it was archers attacking her. And Edelgard is a little too tanky to be ruined by archers. Say. I have bad news for my dancer. That is unfortunate. But again, I play on casual because I'm a coward.
Don't bother haunting me.
No, I play on casual because I want to make sure everyone... I want to see the maximum story. Also, I'm a coward. Bernadetta, you can sneak that way.
I will not die yet.
Everyone leveled up over the time skip. Mercedes is still level 21. Killing it, babe. Killing it. Killing me.
I had to protect my friends. Leave it.
A waste of time.
A waste of time.
This is my stage now. Maybe.
The only possible outcome.
What's the win condition? Defeat the enemy commander, who is Judith. Nose is very itchy.
Is that it?
You know, I'm gonna let him repeatedly do 0 damage. Oh, he's dead.
I was just stronger.
Such a tragedy.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Judith. We're the reinforcements.
Why do I have to put up with orders from that false leader?
Enemy reinforcements. We didn't finish in time. Don't let them secure the ballista.
Oh, hello, friends. Here, you are going to use...
Only thorns left on this rose.
Let's drop a meteor on you. Okay, that kills.
Not.
I was hoping I had a way to kill that guy.
There's no reason I should die in this place. It's time for me to return home.
What a fucking coward. Shows up, 1 unit dies, is like, oh.
Pretty good, huh?
Calling it quits. Okay, well. Send the goddess icon. Targeting Byleth, you're targeting Byleth. Let's just have Byleth back up. Like, having everyone target Edelgard's probably for the best. Judith has an advantage against her. I should... Oh, if I move to the side, he gets the ability to kill. Visithia.
For the fate of Bodhi.
Because, like, no one's gonna kill Edelgard. She's just gonna tank that. Sylvain. Sylvain can run over here, attract no attention.
This is it. Claude, I'm sorry. I couldn't defend the bridge.
All who are able, retreat! Don't let her escape. If we can take her out now, the Daphnal territory will be ours. That will allow us to march safely through the Alliance.
Or an enemy commander reaches the target destination.
Let's keep up the pace.
I
must outwit even death. Each milestone informs the next.
I have to run. Can I snipe anyone with meteor? Sylvain's in a bit of a pickle. I mean, maybe not that much of a pickle. He kills Ash. Pretty decisively kills Ash.
Ignatz, damn it! Such a good kid. He died too young.
That was Ignatz, sorry, not Ash. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot Ignatz was a character. Sorry to Ignatz fans, I've completely forgotten his man, if only my dancer didn't die. Yeah, sorry to Ignatz fans, his existence has been completely abandoned in my mind. Well, I guess Petra's trying to enter the fray.
Be careful.
I don't think anyone else is doing anything, but we're trying.
This is our chance.
Yeah, I've only got a couple of turns to intercept Judith. Need to kill Judith Priest, like, now.
Winning is what matters. Your death is not in vain.
There's more work to be done. Witness rigid pride. Hard.
Not bad at all.
I don't suppose Mercedes can heal. Perfect, she can heal Sylvain. I don't have Savage Strikes, do I? Do I have Savage Strikes yet? No.
Let's get things
Let's
rolling.
onslaught her, though.
I'm finding...
You're weak. I do not tolerate obstacles.
This'll be useful.
I think Sylvain's the only one that can possibly get that kill, and she's the only one left alive. Leave?
It looks like I'm done for. Claude, I'm sorry.
I don't even have an accessory equipment. Let's get rid of.
Alliance
Could have gotten rid of the
soldiers,
bow.
Judith has fallen. Further conflict is futile. If you surrender, your lives will be spared. Lay down your weapons immediately. You have all fought well. With this victory, we now have a foothold in the Alliance. The Imperial Army will cross the Aramid River and push the front lines forward. The fight will continue, but do not allow that to stop you from taking pride in our hard-won victory.
Ah, this should put a stop to one of Edelgard's choice phrases. Well done, Professor. I believe it was, if only the Professor were here, we could forge ahead and change the tides of this war.
Ferdinand, it is not necessary to tell the Professor such things.
We're not the only ones benefiting. The whole Imperial Army is stronger now.
Yes, it seems the Empire finally has both of its legs to stand on. Don't you agree?
You make it sound as though I can't run the Empire on my own. Perhaps it's more apt to say that the Pegasus has recovered its horn.
Judith of Daphne. What a magnificent warrior. I'm happy to have the Professor back just like old times, but I don't think I'll ever get used to this cruel exchange of lives.
When there is something you must not be conceding, you must keep fighting. The fighting has been continuing for 5 years. But now I am again witnessing the Professor's power.
I hate fighting. But with the Professor here, maybe it's slightly less terrible? Oh, but everyone is working so hard! Stop it, Bernie. You can't be the only one complaining.
I'm glad to see everyone so inspired. It seems the reappearance of the Professor has done much to raise your morale.
Do you not feel the same, Hubert? Come now, be honest with yourself. Now, we must take advantage of the situation and blaze ahead. Our path is still a long one.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Guardian Moon. The Master Tactician. Having crushed the Alliance's army and captured the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Imperial Army prepares to attack Deirdre, the Alliance's base of operations.
Professor, what is your opinion of Claude? I can't help but wonder what sort of impression he made on you.
Claude, he's a schemer.
That is inarguable, and his schemes are still going strong. With them, he's managed to keep the Leicester Alliance from the Empire's grasp.
How has he done that?
Since the beginning, territories within the Alliance have been split between those who support the Empire and those who oppose it. Claude has been acting as an intermediary between the two, essentially keeping the Alliance pacified. As both sides are of equal strength, he's created a situation which they've all agreed to avoid fighting each other and causing undue bloodshed. By carrying on as though the Alliance is united, he's minimized the Empire's influence there.
It's quite impressive how well his bold scheme has worked out. However, he is walking on thin ice. One wrong move and the Alliance will shatter. Speaking of Claude, Your Majesty, we should not delay in our invasion of the Alliance. It would seem that Claude has some fresh scheme up his sleeve, to no one's surprise.
Is that so?
Yes. The people of Deirdre have suddenly found it difficult to leave or enter the city. We can safely assume he is preparing for battle, but I am certain his plans extend beyond that as well. Do you not think we should take Deirdre at once?
Deirdre, the aquatic capital. A city floating on the ocean certainly poses a challenge. Since it's deep within Regan territory, we haven't had the opportunity to attack it directly. However, now that we have control of the Great Bridge of Myrden, our situation has changed drastically. They can no longer expand their supply line into the Empire, and so we can finally attack Regan territory.
House Regan is not only Claude's house, but also the flagship of those who oppose the Empire within the Alliance. If House Regan falls, the other Alliance lords will be tripping over themselves to join us. That is why we cannot fail to take Deirdre.
Let's go.
Confidence is one thing, Professor, but see to it that you do not underestimate Claude. The leader of the Alliance has had many things said about
Claude
him.
is a nerd.
They say he is unbeatable in a battle of intellect. I hear they call him the Master Tactician.
I think that's better lighting. Ingrid's birthday. Happy birthday, Ingrid. Nobody else hit level 30. I guess we'll explore, see if there's 3 other quests. Let's start it. Oh yeah, how's support looking? It's just Sylvain and Lysithea. Have I seen this one? I want to say yes.
I have to say, it's just, you know, I mean, when I was your age, I wasted...
Doesn't look like much, and unlike you...
Are you going to do some extra magic?
Yes, I have seen that one. Not just gonna worry too much. Making myself watch it.
Do you
have time for a request.
Catch the big one. Alright, we'll probably do that. Fine, we'll do that right now. Not who I talked to about that. I have no bait.
Hey! Hey there.
One of these quests is... What's her name? Oh no, it isn't what's her name.
Got a favor to ask.
It's your quest. For rent. If historical... Is that the piece... The quest that I get a piece of statue for? Yeah, what's her name? Anna? Whatever the girl with the other shop's name isn't here yet. If at all. Which of you sells fishing bait? You.
This one, yes? I
Sure.
Think. This one, yes? I think. Return soon, please.
Alright, we got rare bait. Let's go catch the big one. Fish in the pond. Herring bait. This purple, that's probably it. That was a weak performance.
You've done me a great service.
That was an incredibly weak performance, but we finished the quest. Did what was required of us. Yeah, it was a piece of statue. Right about that one.
Professor?
Bert's got a quest.
So we've somehow managed to take... That means House Gloucester should now be ready to join the fold more formally. We've blown a major hole in Claude's plan to preserve the Alliance. We should press on to Deirdre before he has the opportunity to adjust his strategy. I have a request for you.
Versus... Keep training me.
There's still more.
Got thunder.
Professor.
In order to defeat a formidable, the Leicester Alliance unite. It holds regular round. However, only the Duke Goneril, Count Gloucester, Count Ordelia, Margrave Edmund, and their leader, Duke Regan. Their titles were originally granted to them by about 300 years ago. The Alliance was still part of the Holy King.
I don't know if it's intentional, but the Alliance just feels so inconsequential overall.
Professor, I wish we could settle all of this before the fighting begins, don't you? I wish it dearly, but few others feel that way. They fight in a bloody battle, take countless lives, and then finally come to understand defeat. They refuse to admit when they're beaten, and they keep it up until they've been utterly defeated. Of course, I understand that sacrifice is inevitable. But if they're going to surrender after being defeated anyway, why raise a weapon in the first place?
Look, if you need someone who has never known defeat, I can hook you up. I know a person or two. I know a certain Blade of Mikola who has never known defeat.
The tide of war is clearly favoring us, but Claude refuses to surrender. I wonder why that could be.
The way he sees it, we can't both exist.
I suppose.
Can't teach me that anymore. We'll get Marianne in here as well.
I'll keep my voice down. There's still...
Yeah, we'll get Dorothea focused on...
A moment, please.
We'll call it for classes. Faith.
Big brother always gets so fired up. Better keep an eye on him. Oh, sorry. I hear you're heading out to Deer.
Don't have anything.
Hello there, Professor. It doesn't look like you're wounded or anything. I thought so. Well, I'm here for you. Whether it's physical pain or worries of the heart, you can come to me for anything.
You're doing a great, you're doing a fantastic job, Manuel.
Hey there.
I'm forgetting it's Hanneman
The
that
Kingdom and the Knights of Seros haven't made any
has,
significant moves. I don't suppose they're going to stand by and watch while we attack Deirdre, though. That's why I've doubled our guard and instructed them to be extra vigilant. I will keep Garrigmok safe.
Ingrid.
Yes. Judith of Daphne, you are a force to be reckoned with. You will not be forgotten. In another life, I might have fought by her side.
I
It's a
understand
harsh
sentiment.
truth, but it's the truth nonetheless. We can't change the past.
The Alliance troops were nothing to turn a nose up at. Our next target of attack?
Shamir.
He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in convention. Then there's Rhea and King Dimitri. I'd stay on their good sides, for different reasons.
Desire to kill them,
well,
but
that's the only way forward. It can't be helped.
I assume we kill both of
The
them.
Gloucester and Ordelia houses have territory in the southern regions of the Alliance. Everyone knows they support the Empire, so they won't get in the way of our armies.
About to say, it doesn't seem like there's any route where both Edelgard and Dimitri live, but there's only one route where Edelgard lives. So
5 years ago, during the attack on this place, you allowed
it's
me
not
to join your
exactly
side. Since then,
not
I've
exactly a lot of
risen through the ranks,
opportunities.
and now I'm a general leading my own army. In this invasion of the Alliance, I've been entrusted with maintaining the supply lines and keeping the Goneril territories under control. That's why I won't be accompanying you to Deirdre. Please look after Lady Edelgard.
We'll try.
Hey, I could use a hand.
What, Professor? I think you should be made aware of a certain group working with the Imperial Army. They are the same lot that invented a technique to turn monsters into war assets. It's quite obvious their trick. There is something more. I suppose I need to For her part, Miss Edelgard is cooperating, yet does not hide her hostility towards them. I suspect we should prepare, in case the day should come when we must combat these strange people.
Right. Deirdre, huh? I've always wanted to go there.
Probably under different
To hear
circumstances.
about a place called the Aquatic Capital, it just sounds so elegant. Let's go for a leisurely visit someday. Promise?
I don't know if leisure is the... I don't know if glorious is how I'd describe
hungry
it.
hero is no better than a well-fed. If you're hungry, you're never.
Flowers are, despite the war going on, I hope we get to see.
You're also gonna need... I completely forgot to do gardening.
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. Have I never told you that? Huh. Oh well. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. It's all a great deal of bother, but I will do my part, of course.
Ah, that's one of the quests for...
Since the past,
What's
I
his
have
name?
learned much, but speaking the Fode, I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now.
Part of your
Gratitude
charm.
for you, Professor.
I'm from Alliance lands, but I'm only a commoner. The idea of fighting Alliance nobles isn't exactly losing me any sleep. Fighting old friends, though? That's something else. No, I'd better clear my head. Captain Joe.
Okay, we only skipped her talking about Geralt.
I hear Claude's earned himself a rather colorful nickname. He does whatever it takes to win. I like that. It will be
What's Claude's colorful nickname?
Defeat him. I can't wait to see what his next move is.
Tournament. Advanced Lance? Sure. Well, we might not win this like I thought we might.
Don't bother haunting me.
Like, obviously we win that round. This round. Or not. I think we missed. Another weak performance.
Claude. Which one was he again? Oh, right. Yeah, of course I remember him. It's just...
It's okay, Bernadetta. He wasn't very
picture
important.
his face. Don't remember what he looks like. I'm not sure if I ever knew. Oh well, he's just another enemy now, isn't he? What? Am I not supposed to see that?
What is it? I have no
I just want to chat a
words
bit.
for you. I have blades, and if you wish to cross them,
I just realized he's not wearing his mask.
although you may not be. I was told not to, however.
Professor, I'm happy
Or
when
a
we win
thief.
battles, and I'm always relieved when our friends make it back safe. On the other hand, it's hard to watch the enemy die. Even worse when it's someone you know. Perhaps it would have been better if I'd just stayed with the opera.
I don't
You're
think
right,
so.
Professor. I'll never regret the choices I've made. Now you just have to lead us to victory, so everyone else can let go of their regrets too. This
Olganon Gaspar.
Didn't they used to call Claude the Master Tactician? I want a nickname too. Maybe I'll get one if I can defeat him at Deirdre. I'll come up with a plan that'll beat his and earn a nickname for sure.
Dare,
Sylvain.
the aquatic capital. I've heard it's a magnificent city, you know? If we're going, I wish it wasn't to wage war. It'd be more fun to visit with a cute girl on my arm.
Of course it would. Maybe once the war is over.
You and me? That'd be a good reason to survive the war.
I sit
Without the support of the pro-imperialist lords, the alliance is greatly weakened. Even so, I don't feel great about all this. We're gonna be fighting Claude.
You definitely
Even so,
win.
We should stay alert.
Wasn't the
Claude
right
won't be
answer.
caught off guard. Neither should we. Even with you here, this battle will be very challenging.
Keep training me. Okay, I thought I got the character model stuck. It was always fast travel, so I wasn't actually stuck, but... Pardon in the last one? Oh, I also have a quest with,
I have been wondering something. If I had not
here.
been your student, where would I be right now? Who would I be? Do you ever think about that sort of thing, Professor?
Like, what if I turned against
So
the
you do
Empire?
think about such questions. You can never find answers, though, right? We cannot turn back time. So there is no way to go back and try a different path.
Okay, am I missing anyone to talk to? I don't think so. Like, maybe a soldier?
If you travel east from the Alliance and cross Phobos, House Goneril's tasked with keep.
Back to Hubert.
Well done, Professor. Thank you. So, we've somehow... That means... We should press...
Oh, I need to get...
I'll take it. Well done, Professor. Thank you.
Professor!
Yeah, let's start with Dorothea.
I appreciate. I'm good.
You're... I...
Oh wait, I didn't even realize you. I just assumed. Damn, I need to be eating dinner with people.
Nothing. Pray. Nothing.
Working on X. Bernadetta.
Thanks for that.
Get you going on Lance. We'll get you in Bow Knight. Oh, let's also get you.
I got it.
Alright, we got the perfect. Let's get you the strength in that. Jameer. Keep pumping your bow skills.
That was.
Oh, I can use Yuritsa. That's tempting. That's very tempting. You also want to get going on riding. Let's take a look at asks. Lysithia and Bernadetta. Goals. I have a lot of goals to shift. Let's give you Lance and Bow for now. Dorothea. I need Reason and Faith. Petra. Sword and Bow is fine. Mercedes, give me Reason and Faith. Lysithia, give me Reason. Fuck. Give me Reason and Riding. You'll also eventually need Lance, realizing as well. Marianne, give me Reason and Faith. I think that's everything that I care about. In training.
May I ask a question, Professor?
And an animal doll. I'm not sure what kind to make those. Eagles, lions, deers. Tough question.
Wow.
That was the right one, okay. I wasn't sure if she would be too lazy for it. No. You need riding. You lack the ability to get around the battlefield.
Let's make it quick. Oh, no. There.
Only good.
Another skill refined.
On a handful of level ups.
Has much to teach.
It's within my grasp.
I always was at.
Except not all the level ups mattered. Sure, we'll take the St. Sarah stay.
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
Is this necessary? I'll sing if I must.
There is still more to learn.
Oh, I can technically go for Mortal Savant. We'll wait a bit. Petra's gonna stay where she is. Yeah, you need faith for Gremory. Only reasonable. Oh yeah, well, I was gonna Edelgard. Armored Lord. Authority wields this with ease. And gets Charm for Jace now is dealing 3 extra damage and grants 5 attack with an axe. Seems solid enough. I'm not min-maxing that hard here. But, alright, that is where I think I'm going to call it for the night. I've still got work to do. I want to try and get my next video out this week, but I still have a lot of work that I need to put into it, so it'll be difficult to find time to stream a bunch. I'm definitely not going to stream on Tuesday. What's going on this week? The week or the 7th through the 9th. No, I don't. Pretty sure I don't have it this weekend. So I'll probably be live again. Maybe I'll do like Friday, Saturday, or like Friday, Sunday, maybe. Thursday, Friday, Sunday. I don't know. We'll think about it. Yeah, I unfortunately won't be able to stream on Tuesday like I would like. Just I got a lot of work that needs to go into this video. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I would expect to see me again on Friday, possibly Thursday. Possibly Thursday. I'm going to try and get the video up for Thursday. Might have to be Friday, might have to be next week, or like early next week, who knows. But yeah. It'll come out when it's ready. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you again most likely Friday. So have a good night.